Let's see. I just got the request for Rep to join. Let's go ahead and pull. I appreciate you putting that in the chat, Ryan. As you can see, richmondmusicweek.com. But what's up,
What up,
Reppa Ton? How's it going? How's it going?
My bad. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. What are you eating on?
Come on, man.
Straight out the carton?
Straight out the carton. I had to. I'm on my daddy mode.
Oh, man. You going through a rough patch then, huh?
Exactly. I had to time it out. I'm like, I'm about to coming straight out the box.
Yeah, that's great. I know how it is when there's, maybe there's a little bit left.
Bingo.
The dishes.
Come on, you know what I mean? I already just washed the dishes. Not going.
No, I'm with you logically. I just the perception of one pulling up straight.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I should just come on straight on ODB mode. You know what I mean?
As a man who's lactose intolerant, straight eating out of a carton like that is terrifying.
Ooh, it's over with. That is crazy. That's over.
Nah, man. I hope you're having a good evening tonight. Thank you for coming on and joining me.
Most def. I appreciate you, G. I appreciate you.
No problem. Yo, I actually was very surprised because we've known each other for a while. We see each other at a million different events and things, but I don't think that we've ever done like an interview or anything official for HearRVA. Am I right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, you're right, actually. Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess I don't know. I guess I feel like I've done more than I have. So my bad.
Yeah. Oh no, you good, man. It's the homie factor. You know what I mean? You got somebody so close, I can always just hit you up, or you can always hit me up. But I get it. You know, you got to talk to other people. And it's like, yo, I don't really know this person. Let me get to know him. We conversate. You know what I mean? Or converse. Or what do you say?
Yeah. So okay. Well, cool. Well, yes. Obviously, me and you we're good friends.
For sure.
But let's have a conversation in front of some other people. What do you say?
Let's do it. I'm with it. For sure.
Cool. So, really, the theme of I'm doing a bunch of these conversations this week, next week, and the week after. Right. But it's really centered around and getting people hyped and previewed and ready for Richmond Music Week as a whole. So I don't really want to get into this. Well, I'll plug that a little bit as we go. Yeah. But I just want to start with like Richmond as a music scene and to get some of your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Currently, how do you feel like the energy in the city is moving, and what are your thoughts? Like what is going well in Richmond for the musicians right now?
Honestly, I feel like everything's going well. So you've been on the scene, maybe you had a little middle part, but it was like maybe 16, 17 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Right around there? Yeah. And I know I've been on like closer to 15, and from what I've seen of right now, it's crazy. It's going crazy, popping off. You know what I mean? Like everybody's doing their thing as far as like the different genres in the city. More looks are in the city. Like I was telling somebody the other day, it's like maximum exposure right now. And then like the skills are really like everybody's just leveling up. I feel like it's beautiful. I feel like it's at like 9.5 out of 10 right now.
Word. Maybe 8. Would you say it's maybe like an increase in talent, or is there some other factor that's kind of leading to maybe a little more electricity or it's crackle?
I think everybody, I don't know if like the increase of talent, but everybody is like honing their talents and knowing kind of what to do with it, knowing kind of what to do with it in their little circles or when they're, like their little scenes. I feel like the subgenres are really like an important part of hip hop nowadays, and these subgenres in Richmond have been so influential. Like you look at the Black Craze, or you look at the FNF Chops, or any of those people, and they're like doing their thug around the city. I feel like it's staying in that lane and going up rather than like crisscross and don't know where to go. Everybody's just rising where they at.
Yeah. Yeah, I've often heard from people that comment like on the then and now of Richmond, and they say like it used to be more cliquish, and now like
Chandler, what up, though?
Those cliques are kind of coming together to a certain
extent. Yeah, for sure though. It's super beautiful how they match together.
Well, okay, so you're a dude. We're talking about cliques coming together. You're a dude who from what what we've talked about, your music style is very eclectic, like what you enjoy. So
For
is there
sure.
something, is there an artist or an act in the city that is like well outside of hip hop that you're like a huge fan of?
Outside of hip hop, outside of hip hop, Doaz, Aaron Lunsford, those are like the top. Those two for
Yeah.
sure. Trying to think anybody else. Those two, yeah, just those for real. I mean, it's like other people, but we're gonna stick on those
No, I feel
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, that's kind of the benefit of like doing HearRVA is I get to, well, I get to go out to different shows and be like, I'm doing this
Big
for,
fact.
everybody else's stake. And then I'll be at like some weird jazz
Yeah.
show or something and I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Nah,
Exactly. Oh yeah, shout out Kayla Joy too. I gotta shout her out because she's not in hip hop. Another homie factor. I was about to forget about her because we talk every day. Yeah.
the homie factor is crazy.
Bingo.
It's like a -7 in
Bingo.
awareness.
Bingo. High key though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna forget a bunch of people tonight that we're supposed to be talking
Yeah.
about.
You know how that go.
But yeah, okay. So turning from some of your Richmond likes and the scene and stuff like that,
Right.
uh, you've had a lot going on. You have a single out right
Yeah.
now, Black Apparent, which is a really
Yeah.
dope song. There's a video for it. Tell me a little bit about this
Appreciate you.
single and the video, and then we want to branch into like where that's going. But talk to me about the single.
The single Black Apparent. So we got the single Black Apparent that came out last year. We kind of reissued it this year, and then we got Momentum Mori featuring Dusty Reynolds coming up next week, Thursday next week. Yeah. Black Apparent was a record. Well, let me start with the album. So the album's called Memento Mori, the Inevitability of Death, right?
Okay.
And I always wanted to tell this story, so I'm so glad you got me the platform. I was tripping on Facebook about something. You can react on this iPhone shit is crazy.
Nah, you gave the
Oh,
thumbs
that was
up in
is that what that was?
yeah, I
What?
think
That's
so.
crazy. What the hell's
I
going?
think if you do like
I'm
double
tripping.
thumbs up, sometimes it
What?
happens. At least on my work computer it does. I don't know, bro.
Yo, that's insane. I'm old but young at the same time. But so I was tripping on Facebook about something, and I was like, yo, I hate this lyrical mumble rap lane, this no drum stuff. Like, I'm just going crazy. And I don't know if Hodge just seen it, but Hodge just hit me up and was like, yo, you trying to work on this, like, this type of stuff. And I was like, and I was drunk at the time. I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't want to do it, but let's do it. And then we did Black Apparent, which was the first record. And as soon as I dropped that and sent it to him, his response kind of told me like, we got something. Like this is kind of fire. So then I started like listening to Black Apparent a little bit more. He started sending more records, and just building from there, kind of like built this narrative and like this whole scene and this whole like aesthetic and vibe to it. It was actually really, really crazy. So I think the album's dope. Black Apparent is super narrative driven. Memento Mori is kind of narrative driven. Dusty Reynolds goes fucking crazy. If you're like a movie fan, he's like a Edward G. Robinson or something, like a real Little Caesar type, you know what I mean? 1920s mobsters type feel to it. It's crazy, but it's a fire situation we got going on.
Yo, how did you said the first song you did ended up being your single. So how do you
Yeah.
take how do you go from like just, a one-off to
Mm-hmm.
then working with Hodges to create a full album? Like did you take any
Mm-hmm.
themes from that song and branch them out, or was it like
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if I remember correctly, Black Apparent was the first record. And then I did like two just like rapping records, like two just spitting, just like no narrative, no direction, just like getting my shit off. And they on the record, excuse my language if I can't cuss on here, but they're on the oh, perfect. They're on the album too. And yeah, so I kind of did that, but then he kept just sending records, and I was like, but these records kind of sound like Black Apparent in the aesthetic sense. So let me carry a little piece of that and keep going. Let me carry a little, you know what I mean? So it just kept like kind of bobbing and weaving through this concept of what the album actually turned out to be, and it's crazy. It is crazy.
is that one of the advantages with working with like a single producer or a
Yeah,
limited amount of
yeah,
producers?
for sure, for sure. It helps me like focus because I think this is my first record where I work with one singular producer, even less than like, you know, two. You know what I mean? Like this is the first record that I was like one producer, one vibe. It's a lot of different vibes in that one vibe, but like this is the first time I ever did that, and it was scary at first, but now it's beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like wonder, or I always imagine that like when you tap in with one producer and you guys are just working on
Right.
like the same project, that you might be able
Right.
to like
Yes.
lyrically and cadently kind of find something a little bit deeper because you've had time to kind of ruminate with the same person. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's exact. Yes. Ocean about to make an appearance, right? What'd you say? Come here.
Right. She probably wonder where the ice cream went.
That's exactly what she's at wondering. But yeah, yeah, working with one producer was like I always think about like it's a comparison like Nas, Illmatic versus like the Mad Lib and Freddie Gibbs stuff. You know what I mean? Like you can get this one aesthetic from a whole bunch of producers, but then at the same time you can get one aesthetic. Come here, you can get one aesthetic from just having one singular producer. And this is like I said, with this being my first time. You want some ice cream? You like it? With this being my first time doing that, and then with moving forward, we're doing a lot more stuff in a whole different lane or a whole bunch of different lanes. Man, it is like he said, is gas pump emoji.
Word. So I guess the next question is, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Nice. I'm glad you're having a good night. Are you gonna eat some ice cream?
You going some ice cream?
Yeah.
All right, take some ice cream. Go lay down, okay?
Fine. Fine.
Had to make an appearance. Yeah, yeah. For sure.
So I guess the next logical question is, like, when should we expect the album? What is in store for the record? Like, what you got?
Yeah. So like I said, the Dusty Reynolds joint is the 30th or the 31st. I think it's the 30th though. And then the actual album, which is in pre-sale in my link in the bio, that comes out August. That comes out August 16th. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Right around the corner.
Nice.
Right around the corner.
What?
We got more videos and stuff coming, so yeah, we about to gear up for that.
Nice. Any hint on when the videos come in or when we might see it?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't even got a hint, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Nah, that's fair, man. This is a free publication. I'm not paying nobody for drops, nothing like that.
The world exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, if you want to share something, that's right. Well, look. So you mentioned the date of August 16th. On when you've got some stuff coming. I just wanted to mention that is just outside of Richmond Music Week, and so I just want to remind everybody of what that is. This year is the second annual Richmond Music Week from August 2nd through the 11th, which again is way more than a week. Sue us. But if you go to richmondmusicweek.com, we're highlighting as many events and shows as we can get our hands on that is going on throughout the city, all genres, all that stuff. If you have an event or know somebody that's hosting an event, go to the website. You can put it in a Google form. We'll post it on the website so other people can discover it. This is really about just shining a spotlight on everything that's going on here.
Bingo.
There's a million things to do, some very big events starting on the second. Like, yo, are you going to 804 Day?
Oh yeah, I'm allowed to say it. I'm performing 804 Day.
You're performing 804 Day?
I did ask permission. Yeah, I'm on Anti Simple set.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. Are you on it? Boom, high five. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
hell
right,
yeah.
Cool.
That's fire.
So yeah, yes, so come out to 804 Day, which is August 2nd. It's down at the 17th Street Market. It's a free like music festival for the day. There's multiple stages, like 3 or 4 stages.
Is it like they did last time?
Yeah, I don't know what's exactly
fire.
where, but there's going to be a whole bunch of vendors in the area. HearRVA, us. We're going to have a tent there with some other great music publications. WRIR is going to be there. Plan 9 is going to be there. The Rick. I know Nick F is headlining, but there's a billion other people to find out. But go to richmondmusicweek.com. You can find out all about that, all about the event that HearRVA is hosting on the 4th. So go check that out. But there's a lot. Yeah, there's so much going on, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And shout out to the auricular too, man. Is that, did I say it right? The auricular? I don't.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them, man. They definitely be holding it down. I want to do a special shout out for them.
Well, yes, yes, you pronounced it
Yes.
right, and you had the same thing that happens when we all try to say it for the first time. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
is that right?
I imagine it's the same thing for both of our names too, illiterate and rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I could say that.
Yeah.
But yo, it's funny you shout out the auricular because it's run by Doug, who is also the same guy who is behind the Newland Music Prize.
Yeah. Bingo.
And that's what our event is fundraising for on August 4th. So
Yeah.
it's a free event. Come out, you can do donations. There's raffle prizes, and it all goes to the Newland Prize.
Fire. I hear you. I'm on the phone, baby. Come here. Let me see. Yeah. Dad life.
And man,
There you go, right there. All right, go lay down. Thank you. My bad.
No, you're good, man. Didn't I tell you was gonna learn patience?
Yeah, facts though. Super facts. Try being in that grocery line.
Whew, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Big facts.
So, talk to me about this big show that you got coming out in Los Angeles.
So the show, we're gonna lock it down. It's either November 3rd or November 10th. Right now it's November 3rd, but it might get pushed to November 10th because my birthday is actually #parenting facts. My birthday is actually on the 12th, so I really want to spend my time out there. You know what I mean? I love spending my birthdays out there in the bookshops, music shops, or whatever. But so with Memento Mori coming out August 16th, and we're gonna push that for a while. It's gonna be the whole thing. Basically, when November hits, maybe a little bit before November, but for November for sure, everything's switching. So the whole apocalypse thing I've been running with for the past 3 years flipped on its head. It's like this big. It's gonna be crazy. I got some tricks up my sleeve. Me and Agent X got some tricks up our sleeves. Yeah. So it's gonna be crazy. So it's gonna be Los Angeles, November 3rd or 10th, at the Good Night. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hopefully you get to spend your birthday out there and enjoy yourself and have a packed show.
Facts. Let's get
that. Do you have any leads on like who's going to be performing out there? Is there any opener or anything like that, or a DJ or anything locally?
Yeah. So I'm bringing Splash the Bandicoot with me. I'm bringing Cakes out there with me. I gotta holler at Sneeze to see if hopefully he sees this, and I still gotta holler at him though. Let's see.
Put a fire emoji down below if you want to see Sneeze. Go to LA.
Facts though. Put a fire. Put a tissue box or something. What's the sneezing emoji?
Oh, yeah,
put that shit down there.
Sneeze emoji.
Put that down there if you want to see Sneeze. But we got some local acts from out there too that I'm gonna get in there. Oh, look at Asia. Shout out to you. We're gonna get some local acts from out there though. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be a big situation.
Cool. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Drop the virus emoji.
Drop the virus emoji.
That's dope. Okay. So I kind of, I like to talk about what you're doing now, but I also like to glance backwards a little bit.
Please.
Because you have a very long history with Gritty City and,
for sure.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like you're very immersed in that group. You've done so much work
that's
with
the
them.
brothers.
Can you tell me what it's like to have a foundation like that of people in the area musically, and kind of like what that means and how you can move, with something like that?
Yeah, most definitely, man. It's like what is that show from HBO, Band of Brothers? It's like really a band of brothers, you know what I mean? Especially, go lay down, baby. Especially like, me and Jono always connected. Come here. Me and Jono always connected on a brother tip before we did anything musically. Fan Ran, I got to spend more time around Fan Ran, and he's really become a brother. Just having like a collective of people that have like the same goal in mind, and like just with them two that's been through the music for a while. Roskilla as well. Shout out Dog. Shout out everybody else. Me and Canada actually got a project that I can't talk too much about, but we got something going. It's always a great feeling having those guys around, though.
Word.
For sure. Were you
We
there?
heard,
Did you catch the show at the Broadberry we did? What was it, Flag on the Moon?
I think I showed up a little bit late. I think I
Yo,
missed it.
that was a vibe.
I think I missed it. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah, that was a vibe. That was like one of the craziest group moments. And they'll talk about this whenever they get the chance. Yeah, you are strong. They'll talk about this whenever they get the chance, but I know I can drop this. There is a Gritty City compilation coming out.
Oh,
And that night started it.
dang. From being at the Broadberry
For
on Flag
sure.
on the Moon?
For sure, for sure. Absolutely. Stop short of late for sure.
Yo,
Lay down, baby.
hey, but we're talking about parenting patience. I'm going to blame it on that.
Yeah,
Although it was probably just me dragging my feet, being slow. But being a parent, gives you a good built-in excuse if you really want it.
For sure that.
Sorry, baby was acting up. Oh,
You know what I mean? I couldn't get her down, That's a fact. That's a big fact.
Nah, well, well, I don't want to keep you on here too long because you're doing dual duties right now. But is there anything that we missed that you got coming up that you want to make sure that we talk about tonight?
I think we talked about it all for real, for everything that's coming out. Shout out to I seen Chandler was in here. Shout out Chandler. We got something coming soon. Should I have said that? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. We got some.
Check your email.
We got something crazy. Yeah. You can't edit this. This is live. Yeah, we got something crazy coming out. Shout out Cake. Shout out Splash. Shout out Sneeze. Shout out Kayla Joy. Antisymbol. Me and him got something crazy coming out. John Canada. Trying to think of all the band of brothers and sisters.
So you started listening. Now you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna forget somebody.
Yeah, I did it, and we just talked about it at the beginning. That's crazy. That is crazy. But nah, just a memento mori, man. Just a memento mori, and the show in LA, and also 804 Day. Shout out 804 Day. Yeah, we're gonna be there.
Word. Well, I know I'm gonna run into you a bunch all throughout Richmond Music Week because there's so much going on. I'm gonna be out. I'm sure I'll see you out. But
oh yeah, I'm coming out all week.
Cool. Yo, it's always a pleasure. I'm sorry it took this long to get you on any kind of HearRVA platform besides like sharing music, man. But
I appreciate it, G.
No problem. Well, yo, thank you for joining us. Everybody, just one more reminder, go to richmondmusicweek.com to see what's going on August 2nd through the 11th. Just shining a spotlight on everything that's going throughout the city, shows, events, all the stuff, like Rep mentioned.
Crazy.
Right, it's good. It's going crazy. So make sure you get out. There's all the genres and styles. So if you don't know what's going on in the city, at least from the 2nd through the 11th, that's your fault.
There's something going on.
I'm telling you.
When is y'all's day?
So our event is on the 4th, August 4th. It's a Sunday between 1 and 4 in the afternoon in the Fan. So yeah, no, it's gonna be real beautiful. We got acoustic sets that are going on. Ant's DJing. It's gonna be a vibe.
Facts.
It's a free event as well.
Come on.
We are taking donations and we have raffle prizes where all the raffle money goes. Everything goes to the Newland Music Prize to help fund what they do and keep putting money in artists' pockets. So that's all this is.
Fire. That was alley-oop, by the way.
No, I appreciate it. I dunked the hell out of it too.
I got you. Yeah.
Ooh.
For sure that.
All right, man.
They're gonna see you text me now. All right, brother.
Peace.